San Francisco had a pretty wild, wacky homestand on Saturday night on a sack fly. Guys running in, and a fan decides to throw a ball onto the field, and they didn't make a call or anything. Like, what are the umps supposed to do in that situation?
I feel like if it had actually interfered with the play, then maybe they would do something. Like, that's fan interference, right? It's got to be. Like, it's more than just reaching out and touching the ball. Like, if you add an additional ball to the playing field, I feel like that's interference as well.
I hope the dude, before he threw it and chucked it in, just went, multi-ball!
Ain't no way this is going to land on the field. Oh, no fucking way.
No way, dude.
You know it was that, too. It's like, maybe it's fuck.
Oh, we got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, high score.
Yeah, I think it's got to be something similar to where, you know how they have like player-runner interference where if they deviate or make contact in a way where it then becomes getting involved with the play? I think it's got to be something like that. So where if a fan throws it on the field but doesn't interrupt the play, then the play goes on. But if it does, say, cross the path of the ball that was thrown by a player and there's an obvious like hiccup and stop and play, I think at that point they got to like, figure out what happened. But I don't know. That is a good point about like there has to be some rules about that.
Yeah, I think also they deemed it, when you look at it, either ball that Patrick Bailey went after, he wasn't tagging that runner out.
That's the thing. Like, it didn't affect anything. So I think that's why they just got together and was like, oh, that was fucking weird, right?
Because otherwise, fans would hold on to balls, and when they see, like, a runner from the opposing team, like, dude, that's good, guy's going to score, and people are just chucking balls out there, so they send them back to, like, the previous base.
And then we're getting into, like, Savannah Bananas territory.
Yeah.
At a major league game.
Yeah. Oh, the fan caught it on the third baseline. You're out. It's like, what?
That's the one rule from the Savannah Bananas that I want in baseball. If a fan catches a foul ball on the fly, it's an out.
That'd be super cool.
That'd be fun. That's some XFL shit.
Yes. That's why we need the all-steroid league. And then you do that, and you do the wacky rules.
Fans can do steroids.
Fans can do steroids.
They can give the players steroids.
They'll say anything about the fans. Yeah. You got all the roids you want, chew and spit out there, grow your mustaches, and bring bats.
Bring bats. The only rule with an all-steroids league with the fans, don't share needles.
Correct. Be responsible.
Be responsible, BYON. Right? Bring your own needles.
Bring your own needles. Make sure you have a reputable HGH salesman that can get you, and also sign NDAs. If you had not watched the movie Screwball, you will understand that A-Rod really effed himself.
Yeah, he really needed to get that paperwork going.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, but back on track here with San Francisco, that's wacky, wild. I hope we don't see that ever again, though.
Yeah.
Because there could be some real problems.
It's infuriating, especially, too, if you have money on a game and that interrupts a play at the plate.
Yeah.
You will lose your mind.
Dude, speaking of having money on stuff, did you hear about that Olympic sprinter?
No?
Dude, did you hear about this?
No.
There's this guy on FanDuel was like, he placed a bet and he had a parlay. And if one part of it was this girl needed to not win this race. So he followed her around every part of the track, screaming and heckling at her, getting into her head. And then when it went time to start the race, he started screaming at her and death threats and family shit. And then she was completely flustered because he had been chasing her down 4 hours and being a complete asshole. Mm-hmm. She ended up not winning that race, and his parlay hit. And he was like, I did it. I accomplished my goal.
He Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, he did. And then FanDuel went, you're not winning this money.
Yeah.
You can't do that. He's like, what do you mean? Yeah. So that's scary, dangerous shit.
That'll be like a Barstool sponsored 30 for 30 in a few years. This winner went out there and hit his parlay.
Champion here.
Yeah. It's called a 30 for 30 rack. Since he pick yours up today.
That's insane. Yeah, physically getting involved with the bets. It's I don't think it's going to get any less frequent. I think it's going to keep happening. We're going to see a lot more of these weird stories.
Yeah. What's that guy? The guy
colors and the death threats.
Yeah, that was wild. After his second start or
yeah.
Yeah. because his bet didn't hit.
I mean,
Was that the reason?
Shelled. Yeah.
Oh my, that's crazy. People,
Nuts.
I mean, I understand. Don't bet your life savings. I normally do like $2-3 parlays that probably aren't going to hit, but they're super fun when they do. But I'm not betting enough to where I'm ever even considering making death threats. Like, if you don't hit this single, I lose $3.
Who's the guy that wrote Showtime? Jeff. He's a sports writer.
Passan.
No, it was
Jeff.
not Jeff Passan. I follow him on.
Passan.
No, it's not.
I know, but it's
You
funner.
don't try and no.
Cut it out, fellas.
Okay, so here's what he had a very good like expose, basically just like he talked about it on TikTok. He's like, someone's gonna die. I mean, probably.
Yeah, it's getting scary.
It's very scary. Like, I mean, I don't want to be a part of the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna go do it. I'm just saying.
Also, the last time betting was this prevalent in baseball, they threw a World Series, so there's that too.
And who won that World Series?
Yay!
More gambling.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It is fun. I do the same thing, but at the same time, it's like I know my limits. There are people who are addicted that don't know their limits, and they don't know their limits, and then they want to blame someone, so they blame the person that they put the money on, and then things can escalate. I'm after seeing more and more about it, it's scary. I don't know when, but I don't know if it's going to be a matter of when.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, and with how easy it is for these gambling websites to just contact you, like you'll get like your phone will vibrate. It's like, hey, place this bet. It'll be a 50% profit boost for if someone hits a home run. And like people are really addicted to gambling, and that'd be like if you had a drug addiction and your dealer is hitting you up at 8:30 in the morning telling you, hey, I got this special deal going on right now.
Yeah.
And they know your habits, so they know like who you're betting on, so you get like those more frequently. So it's one of those things where you can see how the damage is going to be already being done.
Yeah.
But it's so wild now to think how like 5 years ago, if you were to see the amount of advertisements of gambling, and they go over like money lines and stuff like that. And if you're a kid, like, what is this? It's like, oh, this is how people lose their lives. So do you explain that to like your child? Like, no, because you're gonna have to explain betting to them when they constantly see all that stuff.
Yeah, when it's like right in their face and it's someone talking like, right now, money line on this person hitting a home run plus 1,800.
Yeah.
Like, well, I can put $1 on that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and John Oliver did a really good expose on it, talking about it, basically comparing it the same way. So I don't know, since it all came in basically state by state and regulated that way, it's just complete chaos because you don't have it all as one set thing with set rules nationwide.
Yeah, it is pretty bizarre. Like when you can bet on your phone, typically, here or at a stadium or whatever. But if you go a few states over or something, like your phone's locked out because that's illegal.
Yeah, like in Ohio, you can't bet on props for college players. But like I could drive here to Kentucky and I could do it. It doesn't make any sense, and it's gonna get bad quick.
We're gonna see a horse get executed. I swear.
Oh, it happens every day. Have you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, if they don't win, but I'm saying pre-race.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna see some doctors, go by a stable.
You just like, hey, is this thing working? Is this thing on? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. But
So more fun stories to come from betting.
from gambling. Something else happened. I missed this. Something else happened in San Francisco. You just a fried chicken place caught fire
Had a nice little fire.
A little grease fire.
Yeah.
How was it? Just like they were announcing a new San Franciscan Pope?
Yeah, and it was black smoke.
Someone did not clean the fire.
Yeah.
We lost 17 sandwiches that day. It's really
Tragedy.
bad. Yeah, I think it was pre-game. There was like a fire that broke out in the kitchen. Looked pretty gnarly.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a San Francisco treat.
Now you get out of here.
I gotta go. And I gotta go. But yeah, man, what a wild weekend in San Francisco.